Right, Paul.
Hello, Peter.
Newcastle United won, Southampton nil. Not the greatest, but we've got our first win of the season. Big Joe Linton.
Yeah, well, good finish, but not a great game, was it? I mean, we were actually quite poor for the first 20 minutes before the sending off, where we looked a yard off the pace for some reason. I don't know why that was. Gordon was struggling to get into the game, and we were just, I don't know, something wasn't right. But we probably would have come into the game. I mean, you've seen us start like that before and got better and better, and then but it all kicked off, didn't it? And it changed the game. Shea, I mean, look, I haven't seen it as we talk now. I'll see it later on tonight. But if it was a sending off, it was a sending off. I mean, VAR have looked at it, see it tonight on the replay, see what it was like. But he probably shouldn't have done it. He knows, put your head in, you risk getting sent off. And then, but why wasn't Burton Diaz red carded? Or the fact that how many fouls did they commit before the 20-minute mark, and he never once booked a play, and then he books Lewis Hall for a shirt pull or something like that, when about 8 fouls went after that, not punished. He's terrible, that referee. He lost control.
He has. I mean, how is he a referee? I don't know. Craig Pawson, he was disgraceful. But Joe Linton, right place, right time.
Well, we had a Southampton fan on Thursday night in our preview who said that Alex McCarthy's got a mistake in him, and it proves right. And then Isak plays a nice ball across, and it's a good finish by Joe Linton, because you know it's not easy when you're in that position and you've got 2 defenders in front of you. But that's the composure he's got now, and in his inner ability to, give himself the confidence to stick it in the corner, and he did. And then it was just all hands to the pump after that, and we defended really well, battled hard, threw ourselves in front of shots, which you want to see. But the referee just ruined it. He just ruined the game.
He certainly did. But second half, we held out very well. Our defending was very, very good. Today, Pope didn't have a, well, he wasn't really tested a lot, I think. Well, it was their finishing a lot of the time. Although we had to clear one off the line, actually. But it was just their finishing it wasn't there today.
Yeah, Lewis Hall cleared one off the line. I think Pope made one save, didn't he, when he tipped it over the bar. Yeah. But apart from that, they were a bit powder puff. And I think, but that's credit to our defending, because we stopped them getting into real good opportunities when the balls came into the box. We were first to the ball, we were heading away, but just generally throwing ourselves in front of the ball. But I mean, next week we at Bournemouth, we've got to start better. Yeah. You know, we've got to be into the game a bit more, get our passing right. But listen, it's first game of the season. It's all about getting the 3 points. We've done that, and now we move on. That's
it. I mean, it's not going to be easy. Bournemouth, we haven't got the greatest at the moment as well. But do you think we may need to dip in the transfer market? We're probably going to have to dip in the transfer market if Shea does get suspended.
Well, I don't know what a suspension is for violent conduct. Is it 3 or 4? 3. I don't know.
I think it's short 3.
I mean, do they look at it and possibly give him an extra game? Because Newcastle United, that could happen. But I think we have to. I mean, we can't rely on Emil Kraft for the next 3 games. I think we need quality in there. We've got Lloyd Kelly to step in, I guess, but that's up to Eddie, and it's up to Mitchell and the rest of them if we go for anybody.
That's it. Anyway, thank you all. Okay, Lawrence. Newcastle United won, Southampton nil. Not the greatest of games, but we've got the win, and we had to do with 10 men.
Exactly. I think the fact we went down to 10 men after 28 minutes and we still managed to hold on, get a clean sheet, because we didn't get many clean sheets last season, and to hold on was just brilliant. I mean, I was actually more nervous when we went down to 9 men against these 4 years ago. I think that was because we were in the stadium this time. But I will probably had more expectation to win pre-game. But it wasn't the best of games, but a win's a win. Hopefully, we won't get any more red cards this year.
I mean, that referee was disgraceful today. I don't know how he's a referee. He lost control of that, and that's his own downfall. He lost control of that game. Was it the right decision to send Fabian Schär off?
I'm still not sure. I think a lot of people saying it wasn't. I think Craig Hope was suggesting, you can't stick your nut in and stick your head in, and rightfully so. But I think he'll have got a lot of replies against him. I haven't seen them, but I think he would have. The referee just poor again. I mean, the amount of times he could have given us things that Southampton were getting free kicks for, we ignored them when they did it to us.
Yep, that's it. Absolutely. Joe Linton, he's off the mark now. Great, good goal, good pass by Isak, and Joe Linton just took it away.
We'll miss this guy for most last season when he was injured, and it's just good to have him back in the starting 11. Because I think it's the first time we've seen him in the starting 11 at home since Fulham, I believe, even though he went off injured. But nice finish, and Isak, good work from him to close down that pass from the keeper. It's a good ball to Joe Linton.
Yeah, absolutely. Second half, we held out. We had to defend a lot, which we did very, very well. Sam had a couple of chances. The one that could have went in, which was cleared off the line by Lewis Hall. But their finish wasn't there today.
It just wasn't, and I'm not going to put blame on him, but Adam Armstrong, he's really a bit like Dwight Gale. He can score your buttloads in the Championship, but you just kind of couldn't do it in the Premier League. But Southampton's finishing in general, just not good enough. They need to do a lot better if they want to stay up.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Bournemouth next Sunday. Hopefully we can start a bit better, but it's not going to be tough. Do you think also we're going to have to try and look at this in the market for a new centre-back if Shea does get suspended?
I think we are. Maybe this will have hurried things up. I mean, to be fair, Kraft did very well, and he's a good option there, but then we're going to think if we get loads of injuries, then potentially Tino has to cover it left back. And, you're probably looking at Kraft after Trippier for right back. But in terms of the game against Bournemouth, well, first time we've got Bruno playing away in this fixture because he's missed the last couple. It won't be an easy game though.
Yeah, disappointed for us today.
Yeah, because they did very well last season. And yeah.
Absolutely. Okay then, thank you. Okay, Alex, Newcastle United won, Southampton 0. First win of the season. Wasn't the greatest of performances, but we've got the win, and with 10 men as well. Joe Linton gets his first goal of the season.
Yeah, I mean, really happy with the 3 points. Really concerned about how the game went. The opening 20 minutes was pretty poor from us. We didn't settle. We allowed Southampton to play they wanted to play. And then obviously the red card. Well, I'm sure we'll get onto that. But yeah, happy we've got the 3 points anyway, and it was a good performance defensively to see everything out. All the subs got involved. Fantastic from Nick Pope. And we've managed to get 3 points despite having a player sent off very early in the first half. So I'll take that all day.
Absolutely. Craig Pawson, how's he a referee? He's absolutely lost control of that today.
Yeah, I thought it was a very poor refereeing performance from him. I thought it was a strange one. It was one of the worst I've seen. Not for one or two big. Normally, you think of a big controversial decision around a penalty. It wasn't even anything like that. It was just he didn't really seem to get a pulse of the flow of the game. He didn't let the advantages go when they were needed. He stopped play when it didn't need to be stopped. He missed a couple of foul throws. He missed 4 or 5 handballs. He wasn't able to keep the players calm. Everything kept boiling over. He wouldn't let us take short and quick free kicks, but he would let Southampton do that. It's a long list. It's normally not that bad. It was so much that I disagreed with just in basic refereeing. I thought he was atrocious. I think it felt like as he had his own refereeing pre-season. It looks like he's not started. Yeah, really disappointing from him. But the fans in the stadium definitely were the key today for not letting the referee get too far away with it and for keeping the lads motivated. I don't think they'd have been able to do that without the support in the stadium. So,
absolutely not. Do you think it was a red for Fabian Schär?
We were in the Leazers. It looked like it. It did look like he kind of went a little bit forehead to forehead. You can't do that in the modern game. You're going to instantly walk for it. I'm a little bit frustrated that they didn't get. Well, maybe I'm clutching at straws here. I felt like they should have been dealt with more appropriately as well. The referee definitely let that get to boiling point when it could have been controlled better. I'll have to go and see the replay. We need to go and double check as well how long Fabian Schär is going to be out for.
I think violent conduct's a 3-game ban.
Is it a 3? Because the straight red is a 3-game.
Normally is for violent conduct.
All right. Hopefully it's only 3, but this may increase our transfer search for a centre half.
Yes, hopefully it will, because I think if we do lose him, we're going to have to go into there.
Yeah, well, Emil Kraft did a stellar job today. He's been fantastic in pre-season. I really, really like the job that Emil Kraft has been doing.
Very well.
His passing range in pre-season was great. He put in a dogged performance today as well. If it's 3 games, that takes us through what? It would be 1 Cup and 2 Premier League. So it would be Bournemouth, Forest, Spurs, unless I'm missing a game out. Can Kraft do a job all the way through those games? Hopefully. We're going to need him.
Absolutely. Yeah, Bournemouth away next week. It's not the easiest of places to go to. I mean, we haven't had the greatest performances the last couple of visits we've been there. But we've got Bruno because he hasn't played at the Vitality Stadium. Can we get a win down there?
Yes, absolutely. I think we can beat any team in the league when we're playing at our best. Today we weren't playing at our best. God, that was a very Eddie Howe statement, wasn't it? But I feel like it's true. I feel like we are good enough to beat anyone on our day. And I think everybody underperformed today in parts. I think Gordon can do a lot better than he did today. I want to see a lot more from Barnes off the ball when he comes on. And it's hard to criticise the midfield because they had to then just lock in and play in a different way. So it's hard to be default critical of people because they had to do so much.
Joe Linton got the first goal. I mean, got in the right place. Good ball by Isak.
Yeah, well, it's very hard to see that in the Leazers because it was in the Gallagher, so you got all the action.
Yeah.
It looked great. We could actually see the angle that was going in as he struck it, which was really, really nice. And it was at the perfect time. We wanted to try and get, obviously, points of some description, whether it was 1 or 3, but Joe Linton getting a goal in the first half, it meant we could get to half-time 1-0 up. Eddie Howe could then give us a new game plan, potentially make any changes, and it worked. We managed to nurse the game all the way through to the 97th minute because the referee decided to put a little bit more on, but it's 1-0, 3 points, we'll take it.
That's it. That's the main thing. Well, thank you very much.
Cheers,